The pearl tiara that was stolen was probably one of, if not the most important piece of jewelry in the world.
Why do you believe the Louvre was so vulnerable there? What makes a pink diamond so rare?
They say all of the natural pink diamonds found in the earth each year can be put in the palm of an infant's hand. As a jeweler my whole life, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
And it's driving down the demand because, quite honestly, there isn't much of a difference.
I've got, in my opinion, a very, very renowned estate jeweler, David Leavitt, with me today. Welcome, David.
Good to be here with you, James.
Nice having you. David's a good friend, and I'm a customer of David's. We've done some business together over the years, but we're probably more friends than our business relationship. But
For sure.
One great thing about the friendship with an estate jeweler is you know what you're getting. I trust David, and I know that the items I'm getting, this is not like going to Zales Jewelry or one of these other jewelry stores that maybe we're used to seeing advertised, like K Jeweler, some of these advertisements. David deals in a rare part of the world where entire estates that have been accumulated over a lifetime of jewelry end up in his hands. He buys them, he takes them on consignment, he resells them, he brokers them, he deals with special art, very rare watches, and of course, gemstones, very special gemstones. I'm so glad you brought this display with you.
Sure, just a few things I had with me.
What are we looking at?
Mainly today I brought rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. So my job is I'm a concierge jeweler, so I go visit wealthy people and show them collections of jewelry all over the world. And then for probates, I broker large jewelry estates and sell the pieces for them as well.
Yeah, so. You've told me some stories over the years about climbing on private aircraft and arriving in a hotel room, and you're looking at some very unique pieces, and you end up leaving with the rare finds.
I'm do well at what I do.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. This is an amazing business, and interestingly enough, in the news we have recently this heist at the Louvre in Paris. Tell us what you know about that heist. Obviously, you're not involved in it, but tell us what you know there that's newsworthy for us.
Well, first of all, there was a large brooch in that collection that I actually had my hands on before it went to auction at Christie's, and I was able to hold the piece. But whoever stole those pieces or had them stolen, I think it was kind of more of a laundry list. You understand, the pearl tiara that was stolen was probably one of, if not the most important piece of jewelry in the world, more so than the royal crown jewels of England. Or, Napoleon's sister wore it, Marie Antoinette, the last reigning queen of France. It was done by Boucheron. It had the largest natural pearls and diamonds in it, and broken up, it doesn't have a tremendous amount of value compared to what it is.
If it's left intact. Because the news has speculated that maybe this heist with these guys on a cherry lift going through a side window from a main street at the Louvre.
4 minutes, crazy, huh?
Yeah, and they were in and out in 4 minutes. The news has suggested, and these are amateurs suggesting this, that they may have already broken it up for the value of the stone. Do you think that's a ridiculous idea?
I think that's ridiculous. If you consider they didn't steal, they'd already broken the case, a diamond that was this big and a pink diamond that was this big, probably worth $30 to $40 million within an arm's reach, probably 3 to 5 seconds more to steal it.
Okay, so let's
had much more value recut, hidden on the market than all these broken up little gemstones.
Okay, so let's break this down. So you're saying that when the robbers are inside the glass case where the tiara is, within literally a hand's reach, are another $60 million worth of diamonds, two specific unique diamonds you're aware of in that case.
Yeah, that could be recut and resold much easier than breaking up
the tiara.
These 9 pieces of jewelry were stolen, but they were all more of history value because of their history.
Historic jewelry versus valuable jewelry.
I mean, they were valuable. But,
Certainly.
But yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it was probably a laundry list. Somebody
had a checklist. When you get into that case, I need these 9 items.
I want those. So it seems to me that would be my, and that's just all speculation.
Sure.
But I mean, if you were robbing to rob, you would steal the big, huge diamond the size of your fist and the pink diamond right next to it. So that just gives me the opinion that they went in for specific pieces, for sure.
And so this tiara was the primary piece.
In my opinion, there's an emerald necklace others might say were, but to me, it was the natural pearl diamond tiara, for sure.
The largest natural diamonds ever found in the world were in that tiara.
Some of the largest natural pearls in the world.
That's what I meant.
Saltwater pearls ever found.
Were in this tiara.
Yeah, I mean, it was for the Queen of France. I mean,
and worn by Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette,
Napoleon's sister,
the last reigning queen. I mean, this is a big deal. A big, big deal.
So you don't believe, and we're just guesstimating here, but this is your area. I mean, you know what was taken.
I could broker and sell those.
Yeah.
Like legally.
Yeah. What's the value, do you believe, of those 9 pieces?
Oh, probably some in the couple $100 million range for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Couple of $100 million, 4 minutes in and out. Why do you believe the Louvre was so vulnerable there? I mean, it seems a little easy to have gotten to those stones.
I don't fully understand that because they used to be in a very large, ornate glass case with, I've been to the Louvre many times, and it had all those tension settings in it, you know, like the Hope Diamond does, where if any glass breaks, they would fall immediately down into a safe.
Yes.
And for some reason, they took out that big important case and they put in these kind of flimsier ones with more glass and less wood. So I think it was so more people could see the pieces more easily, but as we can see, it came at too great of a price.
It created a vulnerability that did not exist previously.
No, it did not. So yeah, it's just, I mean, obviously, 2 to 3 pieces get stolen from a museum every day in the world. So, I mean, this isn't the first heist, right?
Right.
I mean, it's better than in Belgium, remember, where they burned down half the museum, so everyone was worried, and then they went to the other half and stole all the gems there, but those were all larger gemstones, so you know most of those pieces were broken up. And so for these particular pieces, I think someone wanted those.
A collector.
Yeah.
Someone who understood the historical value of these pieces. Right. Okay, so tell me, if you would, we're just going to run down, our audience is full of folks who are seeking financial independence. They're curious about how people do it. They're curious about what prevents people from getting there, from arriving there. You're dealing exclusively with these people. People who are already financially independent. They're already very, very wealthy in the centimillionaire, billionaire class. That's who you're dealing with your jewelry.
Yes.
What makes a pink diamond so rare, David? Why are these so valuable?
Well, a natural pink diamond, they say all of the natural pink diamonds found in the earth each year can be put in the palm of an infant's hand.
In the palm of an infant's hand?
Yeah. So
that's how rare.
How rare you're talking about.
So a pink diamond is the rarest of rare from a diamond standpoint?
No, reds are rarer.
Reds more rare.
Yeah, but you can get some purples, and I mean, there's some blues that you're talking stones that can be, $1 million a carat.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
for sure.
Where are we finding pink diamonds?
Well, there's some, a little bit found in India and a little bit in Brazil. The Argyle mines are pretty much depleted now of pink diamonds. So
they are.
But a 10 carat just went for $20 million at auction. So
and who's auctioning these? Christie's?
Yeah, the large auction houses.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
right. So pinks are the ones you get. Your really high end concierge client list. The pink is special.
Yeah, I mean, we have different occasions for different things, right? Like every woman likes a big canary diamond. They're not quite as rare, but
Right.
First you start off with like a 5 carat. And then, diamonds kind of shrink as you wear them. So
They seem to.
so they
right?
become ear studs, 5 carat each, and then they might get a 10 or a 20 carat ring.
So canaries are highly requested. The canary yellow.
Yeah, and whites, big whites as well, and for sure.
Yeah, that's you and I did some business with a canary yellow diamond a while back.
Yeah.
That was a very rare piece.
That was a beautiful gemstone.
Yeah, beautiful. And I think we also did earrings that were in the canary yellow category that seemed to match. Where are we getting canary yellow diamonds from?
Most of them are from South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
They're found in the mountains of South Africa.
Yeah, for
And
the
they're
most part.
mined.
Yeah.
These are active mines today.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. And, I mean, colored diamonds are thousands or tens of thousands of times rarer than a white diamond.
Right.
So they're an anomaly, and they're very difficult to find. And,
Right. And so their value's really cemented in, and it just only increases with time. Where if we've got a regular, I said regular, diamonds are special, but a regular, would you call them white? The diamonds we
Yeah,
see
or
most
colorless,
common?
yeah.
Colorless diamond.
Yeah.
Those increase in value too as an investment.
They've been decreasing over the last few years because of lab, but yeah, they do have, historically they have.
Okay, we're going to get into lab in just a
Yeah,
moment.
later, for sure.
I want to get into that subject because that's a subject everybody's asking about. It's certainly me. I'm very curious about the
But
lab area.
when I was in my 20s, I sold a 64-point natural blue diamond for $6,400. I would buy it back today for $100,000 if they would sell it to me.
$6,400, a natural blue diamond.
Yeah, it was 64 points, so not very big, like 2/3 of a carat, but it was a beautiful diamond. And
Wow. And
So-
today worth $100,000.
I would buy it back wholesale for $100,000.
right now.
Yeah.
Whoever has that, you can call David. We'll put the phone number in the description at the end of the show. Okay, that's beautiful. So why are diamonds so sought after in the ultra wealthy market? The folks who are really killing it. Why are diamonds so valuable?
Well, James, there's not many things that are maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars that are just for you.
True.
You can put it in your pocket, go anywhere over the world,
Right.
and it's just for you. There's something very alluring and special about gemstones and diamonds. It's not even just the beauty. I think they have an energy. I think they gain respect. I remember when my wife and I were first married, she went to go get some makeup, and they didn't treat her very well. And I said, "Did you forget to put jewelry on?" And she's like, "I did." And so
Interesting.
the next time, amazing, she put on a 10-carat diamond, and she was treated a little better. So
Interesting.
there's power.
Yeah.
With
when you
fine
enter
jewels.
a room with diamonds, there is a prestige associated with it.
Yeah, there's a
It's
reason.
unmatched.
Yeah, it's a reason the royal families of the world loaded up.
Yeah.
For sure, just to remind you who they are.
Yeah, that's right. Right. If there's any doubt, take a look at the jewelry. Right. So let's get into lab for a minute.
Sure.
So organic diamonds have been sought after, since man has been on the earth.
Yes.
This lab diamond idea is new. How did it come to be, and how is it affecting the market? Because we know natural diamonds are decreasing in many, not the rare ones, but the natural clear diamonds are decreasing in value across the board, and it's because of lab. How did the lab come to be, and is that really a good option?
Lab diamonds are grown from natural diamonds. So they use
Okay.
a little piece of natural diamond and they grow it with pressure, and it's non-detectable. Without a lab or
It's indiscernible.
without a lab or a tester that tests for lab diamond, as a jeweler my whole life, I can't tell the difference.
So if you have the loop, which is the traditional way to look into a diamond, the loop it's indiscernible, the difference between lab and organic.
Yeah,
You
same
cannot
natural
do it.
inclusions. No.
No
impossible.
matter your background, education, your unique eye, all your experience, there's got to be some test. You've got to send it to perhaps GIA for them to put in. What are they doing to evaluate lab or organic?
Well, they've also made a small machine that jewelers can buy now where it can detect it, but it's the same.
The eye cannot tell.
It is.
Because it's a diamond.
It's a diamond. Yeah, I mean
That's why.
Yeah,
The eye can. So when you say they grow it under pressure, you kind of went through that fast. That sounds crazy. So I take a piece of a diamond. Mm-hmm. What kind of pressure?
they have these. I don't know all specifics, but they have these large, millions of dollar machines, and they're producing diamonds every day, mostly in China and India. I mean, some in the U.S.
And we
as
are
well.
growing a diamond.
Oh yeah.
How long does it take to grow a diamond?
Depends on the size of it.
Okay.
But it's weeks. It's not millions of years.
Yeah. Instead of millions of years and me having to mine it, I literally am growing it in weeks. Can I order a lab diamond and it be grown over the course of several weeks?
Yeah, I mean,
I can suggest to a lab technician in the diamond space, I want it to look like this.
well, yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely changing the market.
Are we using the clarity scale with the lab diamonds
Yeah,
too?
it's just the same. The same thing happened to the pearl market in the 1900s.
Okay.
Natural pearls were very expensive. I mean, many people know the story of, Cartier got their building on Fifth Avenue because they traded one strand of pearls to a client.
Okay.
So that tells you the value pearls were. I mean, they were very, very costly. And then Japanese figured out, Mikimoto figured out how to cultivate pearls. And then eventually Chinese started doing freshwater pearls.
Okay.
I mean, when I was in my 20s, I sold a strand of black pearls for $100,000 that now I would sell for maybe $6,000.
Wow.
So the same thing is happening now with lab diamond.
Okay.
It's coming to the market in the same way, and it's driving down the price of natural diamond.
Yeah.
And it's driving down the demand because, quite honestly, there isn't much of a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always going to be purists that want.
Sure.
Same with pearls. There's purists that only will wear natural pearls.
Right.
But the mass market is changing.
Yeah.
And fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So would you say, give me some sense for this, would you say we're 50% of diamonds sold today are lab, or is it higher?
Oh, it's much smaller.
Smaller
Yeah,
percentage.
but
we're still selling organic diamonds. Give me a sense, 5%,
I would probably say it's probably around 10% of the market
10% of the diamonds sold
are lab.
are lab.
But it's gonna, just like pearls, it's
coming.
gonna.
It's coming. So if I'm a young man looking to build an engagement ring, I should seriously consider a lab diamond.
Well, it's like just an example. Like, here's a 7-carat lab that I brought with me. It's beautiful. It's F color, VS. I mean, we sell the whole ring. I custom made the ring for $9,800. The same ring in natural is about $470,000. So, especially if you're a young man, you're gonna buy this one. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, but there are people still that
How
prefer
are ladies responding to the purchase of lab diamonds over organic diamonds? How are the ladies responding to this?
They have a difficulty if it's their engagement ring. They don't necessarily want a lab engagement ring. Something about that, that
it's still not culturally acceptable.
Yeah, but if it's a bracelet or a necklace or an extra piece of jewelry, but an actual wedding ring,
you're still seeing resistance there.
A little bit there. But if it's an anniversary ring, like 20 years married, and they want a 10-carat,
no problem. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're still seeing some traditional reputation with the organic diamond at the entry level for the wedding.
But it's changing. You're
seeing that shift.
Yeah, it just takes time.
Yeah. Is the primary sale of diamonds occurring at that engagement level? If you would say a percentage of total diamonds sold is occurring at that engagement level?
In the 1 to 2 carat range.
Okay.
But, as you get married longer, it's the anniversaries, at least in my business, like
the bigger rings.
Yeah, like my larger jewelry sales are generally May, June. That's when most people got married, and now it's 10 or 20 or 30 years.
Upgrading the ring.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30 years later, and they want a bigger rock or something important. And
so thinking in percentages, diamonds sold globally, are they primarily the majority of the diamonds sold, and I'm just throwing a percentage, you correct me here, but is it 50 to 70% of all diamonds sold worldwide are at that engagement level Like, is that where the diamonds are being sold? Is that where the market's being established?
No, I think it's probably more like 12 to 15%.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
So 12 to 15, because that's really people's first diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12 to 15% of the diamond market is occurring at that marriage, wedding, engagement level.
Yeah.
Interesting. And this is all stuff clearly not in that camp. This is the one of a kind special billionaire row. I'm 25th anniversary. I'm trying to do something very special for my loved one.
Yes and no. I mean, a lot of my clients, I go visit them. They're like family. They look through the collection and then they just select the pieces that interest them that day. And so it's
interesting.
You
know, it's funny. That's how you and I do business. Actually, I'm on your mailing list, and I say that not in a commercial sense, but literally, you personally text or email me 7 or 8 items on a regular basis. I would say at least monthly. And they're all one-of-a-kind items. They're all very special. They're unique, found in different estates. And it's stuff you think I may be interested in.
That's my job.
That's what you do. That's how you communicate with your clients.
I would say I sell 80% of what I sell through text. Yeah.
It's amazing,
It
really.
doesn't matter the dollar amount either.
And what's interesting is it doesn't have to be, like you say, an occasion. It's you've got it. You know me. You think I could have someone that would be interested in that. And you want to show it to me to see if this fits Katie or if this is a fit for her.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a relationship-based business, for sure.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's kind of cool to actually have an estate jeweler. It's, you know, people have a financial planner, right?
Yeah.
They have a lawyer. They have an accountant. I think if you're going to be financially independent, you probably ought to find an estate jeweler like David Leavitt.
Concierge jeweler, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want you to fly to them and show a beautiful collection? And
exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And it's fun.
It is fun. I mean, just being here today in the studio, everybody wanted to talk to you and wanted to look at the pieces and wanted to talk about it. Tell us about the bag sitting to your right. Tell us what that is. I know it's a Birkin bag, but that's a special bag.
It's called a hack. It's my own personal bag, but
it is what you brought the stuff in. But that is a Birkin men's hack, is what they refer to it as.
Yeah, I'm in this business, so I drink the Kool-Aid too. So I like all the fine things as well, and so that's just part of it. But yeah, so.
I know you're trying to be humble. You can't really be too humble in this estate jewelry business. It's hard. But I'm interested in the value of the bag.
It's 6 figures, but
it's 6 figures.
Yeah, but that's just the way things,
Yeah,
that's just the way our business is.
Why is Birkin so special? Teach us a little bit about this.
Well, like this hack, I mean, when I went to get one, they only make 5 a year, and you have to be on a waiting list.
They make 5 of this a year.
That's it. And then also, you have to get on a waiting list, so you might have to wait 8, 10, 12 years to get one, and then, or you buy it on the secondary market for 50 or 100% more. Yeah, that's just, it's just the craftsmanship and the beauty and the flex and the fun. And
what's happening at Birkin that's different? It's Hermès, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's happening there at Hermès that's different than the other, the Gucci, the Fendi, all the other brands?
I don't know. They give the worst customer service, and everyone wants them the most. So
that's
I have no idea.
Is that right?
Yeah,
it's the worst customer service for sure. Is it a stiff, harsh customer service?
It is.
And yet they are the highest value.
They'll tell you, no, you can't have this, you can't have that, and then makes everybody want to. I don't know, but I'm the same. I mean, that's what I wanted.
So when I go into a store,
you can't buy a Birkin bag.
I cannot. That's right. Tell us how that works. There's a lot of people in the audience who have not yet experienced this. Tell us about that.
Like certain Hermès stores, it might be a little easier, but you have to go in and get a personal shopper, and you have to buy a lot of other things, and then through time, they might give you the privilege of buying.
They're going to sell me some accessory items,
clothing and leather goods,
a belt,
and then maybe over time.
Maybe
they might give you the privilege to buy one.
That's literally how it's positioned, isn't it? I mean, that's personally been my experience.
Yeah.
Is that it is you earn the right to buy.
But at the same time, too, I mean, if you wanted to resell it, there's profitability there too. So,
right. The values holds up.
Yeah, because they don't meet demand. So I've drinking the Kool-Aid. I get it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
A lot of us have. Tell us about these resellers. we've got a lot of these companies out there, David, who they'll take this bag,
Yeah.
they'll authenticate this bag, they'll go through the stitching, they'll go through everything about this bag to authenticate that it's a hack from Hermès.
Yeah.
And then they will offer it on their site for some appreciated value.
For sure.
Okay. Can I guarantee that these sites have authentic items, or is it a crapshoot?
No, I think they're pretty good now. I think they're pretty good.
They're
Yeah.
good at appraising it, and they can see through fake stuff.
Oh yeah, and I think the larger houses too they work more now with those larger firms
To help authenticate the
yeah,
item.
to help authenticate it. And I think at first they didn't really like the sites, and then I think
Sure.
over the years they've just kind of learned to work together. And I think for the most part it
It
works
protects
out.
the market.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, you and I have a friend, an associate, a colleague that built one of those companies.
Yes.
Down
for
in
sure.
Rancho Santa Fe. And
Yeah.
it's a very well known. I mean, they do a great job. They take in thousands of items and
Yeah.
resell them all in this high end
Yeah,
area.
no, that's a tremendous company. They're great people.
Yeah. And they've got experts behind the
course,
switch there,
yeah.
really appraising and making sure it's right.
I don't know why we need that stuff. I mean, we don't need a rock to eat either, but
No.
we just like these beautiful things, and they bring us joy. And
Yeah,
That's just part of
yeah.
it.
You know, this show, interestingly enough, and we talked about this. This is a show for people who are seeking financial independence, not necessarily luxury items, but financial independence. And sometimes with financial independence comes the ability to spoil yourself. If you want a special car, a special watch, a boat, a plane, a bag, that's your prerogative. And we're not gonna look down on folks who would like those special items.
milestones are important.
Yeah,
I think they're very important.
yeah, and that's what it represents. It's a milestone in one's life where they have the ability to solve all of their other issues financially, and now would like something, as you said earlier, for them,
Yeah.
special for them.
Also, you have to understand, for a lot of people, if they spend $200 or $500 or $1 million, that's like the average person spending $2, $5, $10.
Yeah, right.
Do you understand?
It's all very relative. That's right. Would you mind backing up just a little bit, because this is you've spent your entire adult life in this space.
I have, yeah.
And that's we don't have to give away your age here because you look 28, but it's you've spent several decades in this space.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay, what drew you to it, and what do you believe has made you an expert, an aficionado in this space? Because that's what you are. So how did, and I'll say it because you're a humble guy who's running around with a very important bag, but you are a humble guy, and I know you, and you are an expert. You're the guy I go to when I need something clarified in this space. So how did you get here? How did you get into this space?
Well, I just started small. I mean, when I was a boy, I had an avocado grove, and I sold avocados at a flea market, and I started stringing pearls and selling beads, and then I opened my first store when I was 15 years old, and then I wanted to run the store, so I went to college at night and just slowly built the business. But one day, a woman brought in a collection of her mother's jewelry to sell, and it was all period Art Deco jewelry.
Wow.
And when I saw that, that was a game changer for me. And also, I went to the Duke and Duchess of Windsor's auction in Geneva, Switzerland, and looked at all those fine period pieces, and it just changed my perspective on what I wanted to do in my career and what I wanted to do in my life.
What about seeing that collection in Switzerland flip the switch for you? What was it that I could go there and not know what I'm looking at? You went there and something happened inside you. What happened?
Yeah, just the craftsmanship of the pieces are different. A lot of the antique pieces of jewelry, there's no treatments on the stones. Just the goldsmithing is different, the styles and designs, and that's probably what I'm really paid for, is just my eye for design. And
the artisan work associated with the gemstone.
Yeah, for sure. So that's what I'm looking for all over the world, are the most beautiful, ornate, gorgeous entities I can find.
Yeah.
So.
Is it the setting that draws your eye, or the cut Is it the combination of the
It's
setting and the
everything.
cut?
It's everything, for sure.
Yeah, the way it presents.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You're so good at this, David. You really are. I want to make sure that folks who have an interest in adding this level of prestige, it's a spoiling treatment where you want to spoil your loved one, your spouse, your girlfriend. I want to make sure they can get a hold of you. How do you suggest we do that? And now I know how to get a hold of you,
Yeah.
but how should the audience find you?
You could just put on your...
We can put on the description.
Yeah.
We can put
Yeah.
the name of, David is, he's not one of these big shingle guys, storefront guy. He is a personal concierge. He comes to you, you're expecting him, and he's got all the stuff, and you make decisions, and he leaves, and you're forever on his list.
Yeah, I mean, when a man gives a woman an important piece of jewelry, it's subliminally telling her how much he loves her every time she sees it. When it's on your hand and you're seeing it,
You can't escape it.
You can't put a value on that. And most men love to express their love through gifts.
Right.
And so, in many ways, at some of the most cherished entities that you have on this planet.
Right.
It's really
so
beautiful.
well said. So well said. This has been fabulous. I really appreciate you coming here, flying here to do this discussion today in the studio. You're a dear friend of mine, and I love you to death, buddy. And I appreciate you sharing this gift with us.
No, it's my passion. It's what I love. It's what I do.
I know
for
it,
sure.
and you're great at it. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks, David.
You bet.
Thank you.